Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of the Bobcat Weekly Podcast. For you that don't know, my name is Keegan, and I'm here with
Aiden Kuntz
and BradyToresdahl.
And special guest this week, freshman defensive end,
Seth Brock.
Welcome on. Thanks for taking the time to come on. Happy to have you on.
Yeah, of course.
So as you said, today is episode 3, September 8th, coming off week 1 loss, Gold Rush against South Dakota State. We head into week 2 next week against San Diego.
Week 3.
And we're already screwing up.
Yeah, so week 3. Get it right. Here we go.
I'm ready.
Cats come off the.
Do you want to do that again?
Nope, we're gonna keep it going. It's gonna.
I'm running audio, so I can stop it.
No, don't stop it. Don't stop it. We're running the whole time. We'll keep that in there. All right, Cats coming off a 30-24 double overtime loss to South Dakota State. Tough game, obviously. We have any thoughts?
Quick thoughts.
Well played, both sides of the ball. I think lots of good things happening. Just mistakes here and there, but you can't have a perfect game. I know STSU is a tough team, so I don't know if you want to touch on that.
Yeah, I think that's just the type of game you expect. 2 versus 3. We knew it was going to be a tough fight, but obviously not the result we were wanting, especially going to 2 OTs. But yeah.
Yep. So that was Gold Rush coming off the week 1 loss. Kind of get a little bit of a player interview. Brand new Seth Brock. Welcome to Bozeman. Welcome to the team.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I was born in California, moved to Southern California. I moved to Idaho, Boise area around 6th grade. Then I went to school there. I was 30 minutes away from Boise, called Eagle. And football player, wrestler, I guess. Always just been doing. I think I played soccer when I was little, baseball too. Wasn't really my thing, but yeah.
So Eagle, Idaho, Eagle High School, is that right?
Yeah.
So we said football, wrestling too. So had a couple notes on state wrestling.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty big part.
Yeah, in high school, I was a 3-time state placer for it. I was a 3-time district finalist in the West Ada School District for Idaho. And then I guess just football-wise, had 31 and a half career sacks, I think, in my time spent at Eagle. So, I was getting after it a little bit. But then, junior year, first team all-conference, senior year, first team all-conference, and then got a couple more accolades my senior year, overall defensive player of the year for the whole state, and then player of the year for my division, because I play both ways, tight end and DN, and tight end was fun. I love tight end. That was fun. But
do you like it better than being a
no, I love defense, but scoring that touchdown though definitely made me feel a little tight end. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Kind of bringing you back.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Speaking of that, talk us through. So obviously you're on special teams this year. Are you on any other special teams? I didn't.
Yeah. So I'm starting on KOR, kickoff return, as a left end, and then on kickoff I'm the 4, which is pretty much just go down there and just cause chaos. And then punt block return, I'm the L4, kind of line up in the A gap, just blitzing. And then on punt, I'm the left guard, so kind of just holding the line down pretty much. But
yeah. Right on. How big is your high school?
My high school, when I was there, it was a 5A. It was 5A, but now it's 6A. After the year after I left, it got moved up to 6A, so it's a pretty big high school.
Okay. Yeah. So Montana's high school football season, high school is AA.
Yeah.
Really? So you have AA and then down to C, and it's all based on population size. So 5A, 6A. I mean, obviously you have a lot more schools then.
Yeah. I think our population at my school was 720, I think, around there.
School.
Yeah. That was my graduating class.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole school, I don't know what the whole school is. It was pretty big.
Yeah. That's a big graduating class relative to here.
Yeah.
I think
that's
Gallatin.
Gallatin is one of the biggest graduating classes.
Yeah.
And I think that's over twice as big.
Yeah. My class, 2025, we were, I think, 340 or 350.
Yeah. I heard. I don't know if it was maybe Billings West is pretty big too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Billings, they've got what? How many AA schools do they have over there? Three. Yeah.
Yep.
They're pretty big.
Yeah.
Tell us about your family. I guess impact and with football and that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, family-wise, I got a whole bunch of siblings that I love. I got an older sister named Ali, a younger brother named Noah, then a younger sister named Madeline, and then a youngest brother named Luke. They're kind of my intermediate family, and I have some other brothers, Kane, Titus, and Max, that live out in South Carolina. And, grew up California, kind of going back and forth between houses, between parents and stuff, but, kind of got me where I'm at now. Had some struggles going on, but, yeah. But
Oh, good deal. Well, happy to have you here in
yeah,
Bozeman now
thank you.
playing
No,
for the
yeah.
Cats.
Pumped. No, yeah, I love Bozeman. It was easy transition too, coming from Idaho. People say
Mhm.
Bozeman's like Boise, what it was like 10 years ago. So before it all got populated and
Yeah.
all that other stuff, So,
Yep.
but it was pretty sweet coming out here and still being able to see mountains and even better mountains.
Yep.
I was able to go snowboarding last year too, which was sick.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
yeah, it was pretty
I
cool.
love it.
Yeah. Good deal. It's pretty nice here. Drive 5-10 minutes into
Yeah,
the mountains.
dude.
and
Yeah,
it's-
yeah, and
can't beat
Boise,
it.
Bogus is like you gotta take from where I lived. It was like a 50-minute drive and up like this swirly path, and you can see the edge of the cliff like as you're driving, dude. Super sketchy.
Oh,
All right.
what else you want to hit? Anything else?
Talk us through like what it was like being recruited. Like who'd you talk to?
Yeah, so being recruited, I had so Coach Udy came out to my my senior year versus a game against Mountain View, and he came and watched me play. And Udy's now at Boise State, but he was kind of like the Idaho recruiter because he was from there. So it was halfway through my senior year. I had a couple offers, but none that I was really like set on. And then he came out to a visit. After that visit, he's like, dude, we got to get you down for a game. Then obviously I was in contact with Coach Howell, and I was talking to Coach Howell a lot. He was probably the biggest one who recruited me. That when I got here, I talked to BAP and Vegan and all that. But no, Montana State does a great job when it comes to recruiting. They make it very, personal, and, make sure to make it known that they want to, like, see effort, I guess. Like the notes and the letters and all that stuff, the calls. So, yeah.
And you
Was-
kind of go ahead.
Was your visit game, like, did you get to go to?
Oh, yeah. My OV was North Dakota State.
Oh.
Yeah. That was a great game. It was a super sick game.
Oh, yeah.
But afterwards, we had to go to this. It was like planning like our schedule. We had like a team dinner with all the recruits and all the coaches and stuff. And I remember being like, dude, like before the game, I was like, yeah, that dinner might be a little awkward if we lose. Like kind of just mess around. And obviously, everyone knows what happened.
Yeah.
So,
very-
but that was cool. Daniel Hardy was there too,
Mm.
and I was able to chop it up with him. And obviously, him being, or he was on the Bears, and now he's on the, he's on the Rams, and now he's on the Bears.
Yep.
On the Bears,
Yep.
And that was just cool seeing him there, like seeing someone who came from there who did it,
Yeah.
the dream. So that
Did
was
you
pretty
have
cool.
any other offers?
Yeah, I had Idaho State, Idaho, Sac State, and then P-Dubs. But
Okay, so
yeah, I wasn't
mainly in the
really-
Big Sky.
Huh?
Mainly in the Big
Yeah,
Sky.
mainly the Big Sky.
What made you decide to go to Montana State as opposed to say Idaho State or Idaho?
Really, if I'm being honest, it was Coach Howell. And they tell you not to choose a school because of coaches, but I don't know. I had a pretty influential D-line coach for me in high school who, just taught me good things and good morals. And when I talked to Howell, it just felt like, he would do the same. And obviously seeing his, transcript, I guess, of players, he produces All-Americans, like, left and right. So, I was like, he told me he was going to coach me hard, and I'm not scared of getting coached hard. So,
Yeah.
it was – I would say it was mainly him, probably. And probably just, Bozeman environment. That game day environment was different against North Dakota State. That was something. And then I was all like, when I was talking to Daniel Hardy, and he's talking about playing in SoFi Stadium, saying that Bobcat Stadium gets louder than SoFi. I'm like, dude, you're tripping. Like, there's no way. But then, especially after Gold Rush the other night, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can make it loud in there.
What was it? I feel like I had another question I was going to ask. Did you ever feel like you wanted to stay in Idaho to play in college, be closer to home, that sort of deal?
Yeah, I did.
What was it?
I did. I did want to stay close. I kind of had a plan going out that I was going to graduate as a semester because I thought I was going to be playing at Boise State, kind of enroll early in the spring.
Mhm.
But, they talked to me and my coach, and they said that they could offer me a PWO and earn my scholarship, I guess, after a year. And I mean, I just wasn't in a place to really pay for college, so it was either full ride or nothing. And gotta go where he wanted. You know, like I'm not gonna. They made Leighton Vander Esch be a PWO, and that dude's gonna be an NFL Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not too far from Idaho.
Not too far at all.
No.
You want to do questions? Start with questions.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh shoot, no, trivia. Sorry.
Trivia. Oh,
Trivia. You do trivia.
Skipping around. All right. So, as you know, we have a trivia question every week. This week's trivia question is: which Montana State head coach led the team to the most Big Sky Conference championships?
You can think about it for the show.
We
and
can think
answer
about it for
at
the show,
end.
and we'll answer it at the end
Okay.
if you wanted.
Okay.
Or
to.
if you have, like we were saying, if you have someone phone
It's
a
just
friend.
gonna be really embarrassing if I get it wrong. I might have to phone a friend.
All right.
I might have to phone a friend.
You can start thinking about that, and then we can move on to our Instagram Q&A.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are questions from our Instagram. Every week we'll put out a post whenever we're filming. After we announce the guest, we'll say, just share us some questions on the Instagram story, and we'll try and put you up on here. So our first question, for those of you that listened to last week, Carson Williams
Once again.
also left a question. First question is, how do you feel about Steez? And then the second question is, do you like Carson Williams?
Yeah. So Steez is a little nickname we got. We got Strike and Steez. His name's Strike. Mine's a Steez. You know, it's just a little thing we got going on. And, you know, that's my guy for real. You know, me and him, that's my guy. Pretty close. You know, he's a baller. You know, he'd be making plays. He was strapping, you know, the other night. Obviously, I like Carson Williams. He's a cool guy.
There you go.
But-
Kenny said the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, really? He asked Kenny a question too?
Yeah.
the same question.
That's funny.
Just wants to feel good about himself.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I was actually in the locker room when he was typing. Because I kind of looked at his phone, and I was like, I think that might be the Q&A, but I don't know.
Yeah.
There you go. Carson, thank you for the questions again.
Have to get him
Gotta
on
have him.
sometime.
He
Go ahead.
agreed today. Come on
Yeah.
sometime. So
Yeah. Hopefully at some point. So.
Oh, yeah. That'll
Stay tuned.
That would be a podcast with Carson. Dude.
Yeah.
That would be a podcast.
We were told, so Carson would be fun, and then Danny also told us having him, Taki, and JT on one episode could be ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
That
that
would be
might
pretty good.
happen.
That would be pretty good.
See if we can pull that together. All right. Brady, you want to ask the next
this
question?
next question's from Peyton D. How long have you been playing football?
I've been playing football since, organized like football, like part of a team, probably I'd say around second grade, I think. But, you know, I grew up with my dad just running routes and, you know, juking him, I guess, out in the front yard. So, yeah, I'd probably say around like second grade-ish, I'd say. Yeah. So, it's like, I can't even count.
It's a while.
That's a while.
In the second grade, looking like a bobblehead.
Yeah,
Just running around.
dude, yeah,
Big
That's
helmet.
what
Big old
Danny
helmet,
said.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Carly Torsdahl. Shout out Mango. What was running through your head as you scooped the ball up and ran it in?
Dude, so I was sitting there in the left A gap and, you know, blitzing, just trying to kind of make a dent in the shield, I guess, and hit it. I see Mason Deathman go and pretty much force the punt, and I see Brock still go, and I thought he was going to tackle him, but he got one of his legs, which made him kind of shank the kick kind of, and I was chasing him thinking it was like he was going to try and run for it because it was like short yardage. So I thought I was going to have to tackle the punter. And he went, kind of loaded his leg up, went to kick it. I was just looking at the ball and it bounced, spun right into me. Whew, palmed it, then it just went silent. And I know it was loud for sure, but it went silent for me. And as I picked it up and I ran it into the end zone, I really just like blacked out. Like I was on like auto control pretty much. Like I ran right to the student section. I had to turn up, had Zach Cruz next to me, which was cool because Zach Cruz a year ago on Gold Rush did the same thing, you know, in the same jersey too, which was, you know, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But
we got to see that pretty well because that's right in our seats are right in that corner of the
Really?
end zone. So
Right
that
above
that
like,
was
where the band goes in and
Yeah,
out. Yeah, we're just
Dang,
above there.
that's
Like,
sweet.
it was just so much confusion and excitement, like
It
trying
was-
to process
Yeah.
what in the hell just happened.
No, I don't think I've ever heard Bobcat Stadium like that. It was loud.
No,
that was
It was
wild.
packing.
Big turning point. In
Yeah,
the
and
game.
just
Big turning
before the snaps, me and Brady and our cousin were sitting together and we're send the house, let's do
Like,
it.
we wanted that so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
And it happened. So
He let Terrell's like, oh god, and then the whip. No way.
I think he flat out missed the ball.
No, because we watched the video. Because as he's running out, Brock grabbed like his outside leg, like his kicking leg, and he like kind of resisted it, so his release was all off. And when he went to kick it, it like hit the bottom of it, and as it hit the bottom, it like came back to the edge. Dude,
Right in, yeah.
Right, dude. I was sitting there. I was like, it's just right place, right time, really.
I lost my voice for the rest of the game. That happened. I haven't yelled that loud in so long. And I didn't know who it was at first. I was like, who in the world was that? And I was trying to look up on the stats because I didn't see the number first. And then heard it was Seth. I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
Well, I heard the announcer, obviously after seeing the, the repost and, the TV view. And he's talking about, he's like, yeah, I only know that guy because he coached my son in flag football. I didn't even know. I was coaching his son. But, no, it was pretty sweet.
Yeah, there you go.
It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, and we found out it was you. I thought back to the spring game because I was there. He wasn't able to go. And I kept a little list of, like, players to watch out for. I'm like, this Seth Brock kid looked really good. I was like, I'm excited to see him this fall. And I saw it was Seth. I was like, no freaking way. That's awesome. So
It's a nice welcome to Bobcat Stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, especially Gold Rush.
Yeah.
It was pretty sweet.
There you go. All right. Next question from Chase Kimball. Chase, thank you for the question. I guess you kind of answered it before. What was it like to have all of Bobcat Stadium cheering so loud after that?
It was pretty cool. Definitely, like, I would definitely remember that for the rest of my life, for sure. Like, that was sweet. Just hearing the crowd just erupt. And then obviously I'm like spazzing out in the student section, just dabbing up everyone, bro. Like, yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It was pretty sweet. The crowd, no one does like Bozeman, dude. Bobcat Stadium, it's on top.
It's hard to beat.
It's hard to beat, especially in that environment. I mean, we had a playoff environment pretty much for that Gold Rush game.
It's every single year.
Yeah.
It's like no matter how we're playing, it's going to be sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially that game being such a
Powerhouse
high-level game.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
a
and
good
that
game.
kind of too, like, almost was kind of like that switch,
Yeah.
that flip. And I think it was like Dad was saying, he's like, that stadium 5 minutes ago was like dead zombies, like no one. And then that happened, and it just.
Yeah, the rest of the game, they were freaking, they were active.
Yeah.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. A couple more questions here. This one's from Jarrett Peterson. You mentioned wrestling in high school. Successful career at that. How or does this benefit you in football?
My wrestling coach actually loved this question back home, but it helps out with everything, really, especially playing D-line. You're pretty much – sometimes you'll get, two guys, but especially for me as an end, it's most of the time one-on-one, and understanding leverage and, body weight and how to, use it to your advantage is, it's pretty nice to have. Like, the feeling of being able to, like, know if someone's, like, on top of you, I guess, like, when you're rushing and knowing, like, when to convert and all that, it's pretty similar to wrestling, like, understanding, like, body weight and leverage and having, and plus just explosiveness, too. That's where I get a lot of my twitch was from wrestling. So, yeah, I'd probably say that.
There you go. We got a couple more questions from here, not on the script. Do you want to read these? These are from a family friend. We could almost do like rapid question, like rapid fire.
Yeah. All right. We'll start with the easy ones. Favorite restaurant in Bozeman?
Ooh, I do love Jam.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
my favorite place. I try to go there every Sunday after a game.
Nice. There you go.
It's the best spot.
It's a good place
It's
to go.
surprising but sad fact. I've born and raised here for 18 years and I've never been there. So
Really?
No. So I need to now.
Yeah.
I love Jam.
Yeah.
It's the best place.
I've heard good things. So
I think I went to the Western this past
Oh,
Sunday.
I
There you
love
go.
the Western.
Oh yeah, that place is pretty good too.
Yeah.
Storm Castle
That's a good
Cafe
one.
on
Right on
campus.
campus.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have to try that one.
Yeah, it's right across from like where the
Right across from Schroyer Gym.
Oh, okay.
Like Jimmy John's.
Like
that
over
kind
by
of
Jimmy
like
John's, Granny's
Granny's
Donuts.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
There. What else should we have them try?
for breakfast.
Or just, I guess, food in general. There's so many places in town now.
Making me
You
think here.
can't really go wrong here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good places.
Well, I knew the food was gonna be legit when I was on my OV. They took me to I think they took me to Ribbon Shop. I think.
Nice.
That
Yeah,
is
there you
a
go.
staple.
Yep.
Yeah.
We live there just about every week. That's where they do cat chat for basketball season.
Really.
So every Tuesday we're
Yeah.
there. It's
sweet.
ridiculous.
All right. Next question. What's your favorite thing to do outside of football?
Outside of football, I'd probably say, I don't know. I like to hang out with my teammates and just do whatever that's not football. You know, being able to have a bond that's something besides just football, you know, and having similar interests is pretty cool, I guess. But, I mean, I do like snowboarding, but I probably won't be able to do that anymore as much because it's different. Last year being a, freshman, it's like, you had all those seniors, I wasn't really doing it. And plus I redshirted too, so, but I don't know. I do like hikes, though. I've done the M a couple times. That one's really cool.
Yep.
But, yeah, I'd probably just say hanging out with friends, trying to do something spontaneous, I don't know.
I think, was it Kenny saying that, like, the biggest thing is to build that community with your teammates?
Yep.
No, yeah, most definitely.
Just makes the culture so much better. Like, especially that Spartan race we do every
Oh,
year.
yeah.
Dude, that right there.
I do those.
gets
Those
the
are
whole team.
so much fun.
Yeah. It's like being able to, be tired and, bloody while you're playing a game is one thing, but to be army crawling through mud with your boys next to you and you're just looking at them, they got mud on their face and everything, it's pretty funny. It's a good time.
Well, it snowed this year, didn't it?
Yeah, well, it snowed before, and as we were doing it, it was like raining. So we were trying to go up this muddy hill, and our feet are like slipping out from underneath us. We got to carry this 50-pound sandbag up it, and people are just eating it like left and right. So yeah. That was pretty good. But Kenny definitely has a point for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got lucky and did the one on Saturday this year
Oh,
instead
really?
of Sunday, so it wasn't quite as muddy,
Yeah.
which was nice.
Yeah, seeing the social media pictures, it looked like you guys had so much fun.
Oh yeah, it was pretty fun.
All right. What are you studying?
So I was a business marketing major, but then, I kind of just chose my freshman year, kind of just, a lot of core classes are a part of it, but I just switched it to kinesiology, health and fitness. And if everything goes right and I pass all my classes, I hope to double minor in sociology and business management.
Nice.
Yeah.
What else do we have on here? What's your favorite athletic moment?
Favorite athletic moment? I mean, I don't know. Probably, when it comes to athleticism, I guess wrestling, state tournament, you're just picking up dudes in the air, walking around on the mat with them, just slamming them on the ground doesn't get more like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's probably like the best feeling too. So yeah, I'd probably say that. Probably just blast doubling someone in the floor. Probably one of my best moments.
Yeah.
All right.
What else we got?
We got one more question that hasn't already been asked. What was it like playing against the University of Oregon?
Dude, that was my first college game. That was the debut, and because I haven't played in like a sanctioned game since high school. So, and I was starting all special teams for that game too. So opening kickoff comes, I'm just looking around like, holy, like, this is like for real right now.
Welcome to college football.
No kidding. And we run down there on kickoff, and I'm going down there, like opening kickoff, and I'm expecting someone to block me. No one comes and blocks me, so I'm just gaining ground pretty much. And we had like a couple of different zones on kickoff that we talk about. The fly zone, you kind of just get down there, and then you have the strike zone, and obviously you just make the play pretty much. And I got past the fly zone. I was in the strike zone, kind of looking for contact. I was like, no one's coming to hit me right now. And I'm looking at the returner. I'm like, okay, I'm running down there, like, someone has to tackle him, right? Like, it can't be me. Like, it can't be me. And I'm going, he's getting closer. I'm like, okay, someone's going to have to tackle him. Like, it might be me now. I might have to go tackle him. And he gets closer and closer. He's, like, 2 feet in front of me. I just throw my body at him, get him on the ground. I was like, holy, like, I just tackled this dude like, on kickoff. But, that was the bright side of it. And we go to KOR, my first ever KOR rep. I'm going down there and trying to get a good hit on their kickoff team and get put right on my ass, dude. Like, right on my ass. So that was probably a welcome to college football moment, I guess, probably. Yeah. But, yeah, that was pretty sweet. It was a cool first game, too. Kind of the mentality, like, got nothing to lose. You know? Just let it swing, see what happens.
First game against Oregon, nuts.
Yeah. Those guys are big. I was at that game, and those guys are massive.
Huge. Their O-line, massive.
Yeah.
Huge.
JT Reed's cousin plays for that. And I don't know
Yeah.
if you've seen him, but he's a beast.
Huge. Yeah, and then they got that guy from Nevada, too, Isaiah World.
Oh, yeah.
Arms are, like, down to his freaking ankles, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't go against him because I got him at, like, the very end of the game for, like, 3 plays. But, Kenny and Hunter and all of them, they were going against that, and I was watching from the sideline.
Seen Taki go up against one of those guys and
Yeah.
getting taken out on the second play.
It's like,
Yeah, that
Taki.
sucked. I mean, Taki played for the next 3 plays after that.
Yeah.
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 He was just in that mode, and it really wasn't him. He just fell weird. Like his ankle he just fell weird on it. Like he rolled up on it or something happened, and yeah. But he went on for the next 3 plays and freaking balled. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
you know,
We were watching that game with Danny, and as soon as he went down, we see him like on the ground holding his leg, and Danny just lost his mind,
Really?
just yelling at him through the
Yeah.
TV.
yeah, man.
Shout out Taki. We love you, Taki.
Yeah. All right.
Plug the Instagram. Okay.
Yeah. So feel free to ask these questions every week. We really like those questions like we asked at the end, where it's like those quick, rapid fire questions that we can ask, get a little insight into that. So we'll be posting these every week on our Instagram, which is Bobcat_weekly25. Just pay attention next week and try and get your question answered.
Right, there we go. All right. Bobcat recap. So volleyball was out in Gonzaga this weekend. They sweep the tournament, so they improved to 4-2 on the season. Beat Maryland Eastern Shore in 5, CSU Bakersfield in 5, and then sweep Gonzaga in 3. So pretty big for that team. A really young volleyball team this year. Really cool to see them sweep that.
Yeah, I remember we were watching that Gonzaga game at the tailgate before the Gold Rush game, and that was pretty cool to see. I feel like that set a good tone for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't obviously follow through the whole day, but it was cool to see them beat Gonzaga.
Yeah. Went through and kind of like tallied up. There's like 4 seniors, I think like 1 or 2 juniors, a couple sophomores, and the rest of the team is freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
So super, super young team. And
Yeah.
seeing them sweep Gonzaga and sweep the tournament, super awesome to see. So, a few standout players to highlight. Outside hitter Carly Heidman, sophomore. She leads the team right now with 76 kills, as well as total points and points per set. Senior
Bryce Greeby. Bryce.
Senior libero and defensive specialist Lauren Linseth leading the team with 9 service aces on the season, and freshman setter Tegan Janes leading the way with just under 9 assists per set. Yeah, so just about it for volleyball. Football now, kind of like we talked, coming off the week 1 loss. Had
2. Oh my gosh, you cannot get the weeks correct. It was week 2 at the beginning of the week, and now it's, what did you say, week
2.
1 loss? Gosh.
We're rough this week.
Amateur hour.
We're
over
rough
here.
this week.
Well, at least I put the second to last game for the game day picks in
Yeah, dude.
size 30
both-
font so he wouldn't miss it this week.
Both podcasts before, I skipped the last game that we talked about before the Bobcats, and I get crap from these two every time. So I'm trying hard this time. Hit some quick thoughts about the game, but kind of what else from you, game standpoint, thoughts on it.
I would say that we didn't just lose the game just because of one thing. There's a couple of things that we could have done. Could have gotten down, got a touchdown, could have stopped them from getting a touchdown. Special teams could have put offenses in better places, could have, not given them, opportunity to score, which they did on that blocked punt. But, just the little things though. We're not far off. So, yeah, that's what I'd say.
Yeah.
Got to see some good action out of the new quarterback. Thought he was looking
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
He liked to run. He's not quite as fast as Tommy, but I think he's
But
going to
who
do just
is?
fine. Exactly.
Yeah.
What else you got?
As far as the game goes,
Yeah.
I thought it was a good game. I had more thoughts and then I forgot them all.
I want to come back to you.
Yeah, come back to me.
Okay.
Get my
Um,
mind right.
Yeah, I still think Gold Rush atmosphere, you can't beat it. I mean, like you said, player standpoint from the fans as well. Super fun game to be at. I mean, South Dakota State, I think we talked about with Kenny last week, great matchup history between these two teams,
Yeah.
two really good teams. So
Mhm.
fun to see them go head-to-head, and unfortunately not able to come out on top. But figure out what didn't work this week and move on to week 3.
3,
Three.
correct.
So
Yes.
San Diego, there we go.
I actually do just want to do a little bit of a touch on like the Jackrabbits, how they developed as a program. If we go back to December 18th, 2021, we beat them 31-17 in that semifinal game. And then, what was it, the next year did we lose to them in the semis?
Yeah, and that was in Brookings.
In Brookings. So they've been developing over the years. So
And taking, like we've pretty much said on every week, 2 big hits with losing their quarterback to Iowa and head coach to Washington State. Like we keep saying, they continue to just keep rolling out good players, and they're always a good team and program. So they fought hard, and they came out on top. But yeah.
One thing I do like about I do kind of like about having those close games is actually having the stadium full until the end of the game, because we did not have a full stadium for one game I think last year, besides maybe that semifinal game. And I mean it was obvious. I mean, for example, my grandpa, who always he's got to get to bed early, but he was there at like 10 o'clock at night till the end of the game, and I'm like, what are you still doing up? And they stayed for the whole game, and it surprised me. And then also just traffic after the game. Oh my gosh. The game ended at like 10, and I didn't get home until like 11:15.
Yeah.
Because I had to go back down into the stadium, back out. It was just so bad. But it was good to see everyone there and supporting the whole game.
Full stadium in the fourth quarter.
it just felt so good to be back. Like there was just some feeling like it's like this is where we're at. Like we're good, we're happy again.
Yeah.
It's football season. Just couldn't have asked for a better night.
Yeah.
Nice and warm. Sold out.
Great, yeah, great weather for football. You know, that was my first time ever running out in Bobcat Stadium.
How was that?
Dude, that was pretty. There's a couple of videos of everyone's getting hyped as they're running out. I'm just running out like looking around. But no, yeah, that was pretty cool. Obviously, first proud too, which is super sweet. You know, that's pretty cool. But no, yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Yeah, good deal. Around the conference, you want to get into it?
Yeah. So Idaho QB Joshua Wood named Big Sky co-offensive player of the year of the week. Sorry, after throwing for 281 yards and 3 touchdowns, sealing the win with a 59-yard touchdown run in Idaho's 37-30 home opener victory over St. Thomas. And Rex Connors of UC Davis has taken over the all-time leaders in tackles at 291. Aiden, you want to?
Thoughts?
Sorry, I'm just looking at the stat now. Did he take over all-time leaders in tackles for UC Davis or for the conference?
Just for UC Davis, for the school.
I think it'll be interesting to see us play them come week. What week is that? I don't know. Later this season when we play
That's the
them.
night game, correct?
Yeah, that one's 8 o'clock, I think. I think it'll be interesting to see how it stacks up against like our run game, how we can develop up until that point. But, I mean, good for him. Should be interesting to watch this year, UC Davis, see how they do. Going to talk about Idaho State?
Sure. Idaho State Special Teams Player of the Week. I think Trajan Sinatra
There you go.
won a perfect 3 for 3 on field goals, including a 56-yarder to give him 10 points on the day. And then NAU with the 38-31 win over Utah.
Tech.
Tech.
Or Utah
yes.
Tech, sorry.
New to
Sorry.
Big Sky.
New to the Big Sky next year.
You're talking about Idaho State?
No, yeah. No, NAU beat
Oh.
Utah Tech. And Idaho State, they lost. Didn't they?
Oh, yeah, they did.
Because they
That
played
was
New
overtime,
Mexico.
though, no?
Yes,
It was,
it
yeah.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
No, because my high school quarterback, who's the son of Brian Harson, he's the quarterback there, and he got in for the first time there. So I was kind of
nice.
talking
Nice.
about it. So that was pretty cool. We both got in the same weekend. So it was
Yeah,
pretty
there
cool.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Montana had their home opener.
Yep. They had a
Um,
bad first half against Central Washington. They came up 17-21 going into half. Sadly recovered at halftime to win it 42-17. I really wanted Central Washington to win that.
Me too.
One
That
of the
would've
best
been so
comments
cool.
I saw, it was a final post after the game of ours, and somebody commented, "What a day to be a Grizz fan," and somebody replied, said, "You couldn't hold your own against a D2. Let the adults talk football." That kind of made my night right there.
Oh man.
I just can't imagine having a struggle like that against a
Yeah.
D2.
Yeah.
Hey, man, those Bulldogs, man. Those Bulldogs, dude. Nah. And that's another thing that I love about just this place is that Montana and Montana State rivalry, dude. Like, it's intense. And you don't really understand it until, like, you've been here for a little bit. And now it's like, yeah, I really had no hate for Montana until I came here, but I freaking hate those guys.
Yeah, when
I
Cat
just flipped the
Grizz
switch.
when Cat Grizz comes around, it's gonna skyrocket.
Oh yeah, I'm pumped for that game.
Well, and even game day, they were here in 22.
22. Yeah,
22. I mean, that kind of putting on the map nationally of Cat Grizz, you really can't beat
And
it.
that was a blowout game.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in the last couple years, it's just been whoever's home. So hopefully we can break that streak this year and just kill the god-awful Grizzlies this year and Washington Grizzlies.
Hey, the one thing we can brag about is the one time they came here, Corso picked the Cats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Corso will never go to Missoula. We have that.
You'll never put on the Grizz head.
Nope. That's just,
And to top it all off, UC Davis falls to Washington 70-10 last night.
yep. Not last night. That was
Two nights ago.
Yeah. All right. Big thing. Not big thing, but
ish, kind of.
surprising. I wasn't paying attention to this game at all, and I went to look at stats today, and I'm like, holy crap. Northern Colorado was beating Colorado State for 99% of that game. They lost it with 44 seconds left on the clock. Colorado State scored to beat them. I think it was 21-17. Might have been 24-17. Yeah, I mean, no one cares about Northern Colorado because they're terrible every year. But this was surprising to me, so I had to put this on here because that would have been a crazy upset if they beat Colorado State.
Yeah,
because Colorado State's not a good FBS school,
No,
but
but
NAU's a terrible FCS school. So
UNC. We also talked about last week too. I guess we'll get into it later with our picks, but the Cal Poly Utah game.
oh gosh, thank God that Cal Poly did not win that game.
Tell Seth about what you.
What about Oklahoma State, Oregon? Made us look.
Yeah, so we are actually better than Oklahoma State.
At least we
So
were able to get a touchdown.
that should count as an
There you
FBS
go.
win, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Tell Seth about your.
So last
deal
week I said that I would run a mile for every. It's not that big. I said I would run a mile for every point that Cal Poly beat Utah by because
If they did.
if they did, which thank God they didn't. So actually, because they lost by 60.
Let me look.
Look at I
You-
have to run
actually had a
negative.
guy. We actually had a guy do that for Oregon.
Yes,
I
know,
heard
that-
about that. Yeah.
He came to the. He came and talked to the team Friday.
Yeah, I saw that post. I was paying attention. I saw it before the Oregon game, and I was like, haha, he's going to have to run. And then when we got halfway through, I checked Twitter, and he said the score, and then was just like,
They brought him down on the field.
Yeah, they brought him down on the
I don't know if
field.
you saw it, but
Really?
yeah, they brought him down, gave him a signed ball by the team.
yeah,
Oh,
recognized
this
him in front
past
of
Gold Rush?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
in front
No,
of
'cause I
Bobcat
remember.
Stadium.
I remember Leon Costello was talking about that they're hooking up with box seats and everything.
Yeah.
And, I didn't know that he was on the field though.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
They're called the hometown hero of the
Yeah, the
game,
community
something
hero
like
of
that.
the
Yeah. Community hero, hometown hero.
Yeah, he said in this post he had to do it. He had to make sure he didn't end up like FSU, where they had that one player said he would eat a bag of crap if FSU lost to Boston College, and they lost to Boston College and lost every game that year.
Yeah. So he went around campus a whole bunch, and then I think finished. He went to the M trailhead and back, and yeah, good for him. That's ridiculous.
True Cats fan.
63-9 was the Utah Cal Poly score. So you would have been running a lot.
I have to run negative 54 miles.
Backwards.
Backwards.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
got to run it backwards. Gotcha. Yeah, no.
Make
Can
you
make
go
it
do it outside and not on a treadmill.
Yeah.
Oh, good deal.
Where are we at?
Anything else? I don't think so.
No, looking ahead. Football. We got San Diego this week. They're 1-1 with their 44-17 loss to Cal Poly. And their close win, 30-27 against Southern Utah. That was in overtime, wasn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
So also an overtime game. Should be an easy game. They seem like they like to run the ball unless they get behind, and then they have to pass the ball, obviously. It shouldn't be too difficult of a game for us to win. 1 p.m. kickoff at Bobcat Stadium. Do you have any thoughts on that?
It's gonna be nice. Not get done with the game at 11 o'clock or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's it's gonna be just another test. Every game's just another test. It's whether or not we're gonna show up, which I have no doubt that we will. So
Yeah, I think it's, again, to fans who might be saying, Cats kind of not looking good this year, it's another opportunity to prove, hey, we're still the Bobcats, we're still really good, and going to go out and
Yeah.
I mean, we did see plenty of good things happening in Gold Rush.
that's what people don't understand is these first two games we had. They were off the bat. They were just some challenges.
Yeah.
And we didn't have doubts when it came to either game. We went into each game believing that we were gonna win. And, that one against South Dakota State, that one hurt too. That one hurt a little more because we definitely should have won that game for sure. But, but we'll see them again in playoffs for sure. And
Definitely.
Players were saying that as we were done. We're like, yeah, we'll see y'all in playoffs. And we're like, yeah, you guys will.
Yeah. I think Kenny made a comment. I think it was last week we were talking. I don't remember what games we were talking about, but he was talking about the just reality of today. It's hard to beat a team twice. I mean, that's kind of how it goes, and that's not a guarantee.
Yeah.
But I mean, you guys, when we see them in the playoffs again, it's another test.
SDSU did get knocked out of the bracket last year in the playoffs.
Well, to NDSU.
Yeah.
Well, it's also never win or lose when it comes to these games. Coach Vegan always talks about it's a win or learn. So it's just more learning. And like you said, it's hard. It's really hard to be a good team twice, especially when it goes down a double overtime to the last yard.
Yeah, I think just the most important thing that I think is going to be to prove if we are going to be a good team this year is just can we focus on getting better over these next 2 weeks. Obviously, San Diego this week, Mercyhurst next week.
Yep.
Just focus on not necessarily – obviously, they're going to be easier games, but not taking the week off and making sure we're getting better and getting better faster than all those other teams like South Dakota State, North Dakota State, and just making sure we're getting better and moving forward.
Yeah, for sure. So that is 1 p.m. kickoff, correct?
1
Got
p.m.,
that right.
yep.
1 p.m. kickoff, Bobcat Stadium. Should hopefully be a really nice day.
Yeah.
Nice afternoon game. I'm excited.
Cool little pink out too.
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pink out, that should be a lot of fun.
Got my bracelet today.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Sweet.
Went on the field.
I gotta find some cool shirt to wear for the
Come
game.
stop by, say hi to us at our tailgate if you want. Again, Aiden will hopefully be in a sparkly jacket.
Yeah, I'll try and find a pink shirt.
Close to the
Pretty easy to find him.
close to the new indoor facility.
If you saw, we put it on Instagram, didn't we?
Yeah.
If you saw our Instagram post, I'm pretty hard to miss. We were saying earlier. I'll keep that. I'll keep that one to myself.
We'd love to talk to you.
Yep. Come say hi. All right. Volleyball.
Yeah.
Oregon State tournament this weekend. We got 3 games. Oregon State Thursday at 7:30 p.m. UNLV Friday at 4. UC Irvine Saturday at 12 p.m. Should be an interesting tournament. Tune in if you want to watch on what do we watch those on?
ESPN. I think the Thursday game is on ESPN. I don't know about the other two, but Thursday should be on ESPN Plus. Yeah.
Yeah. And just if you're a Cats fan out in Oregon, go
Tune in.
support.
Yeah.
Let them hear you.
Yeah, like we said before, a really good turnaround this past weekend. Starting their season not necessarily the best way they want to here at the home tournament, but going out to Gonzaga and sweeping that tournament turns around to 4-2, I believe. So hoping for another sweep this weekend, and then they are back in town next weekend for home tournament again.
Yep.
Sweet.
Fun.
You want to hit other Bobcat news?
Yeah.
The little that we have. There's not much new.
Women's golf, their season is underway today in New Mexico, and announced. I'm going off the top of my head here because I can't look it up. The Cats are hosting that home tournament at Riverside.
Next Monday and Tuesday.
Next Monday.
Is that right?
I think so.
Yep.
I think so.
You can look up
Go out
online,
and
look up the information.
Support them.
Yeah.
First
go
time in a while that they've had a home tournament here.
Yeah.
So
Should be interesting.
Riverside Golf Club. Should be fun. Go out and support.
Yeah.
we might be there for some of it. I don't know about you guys, but come say hi if we're there.
I'm pretty busy. I might not be able to make it.
Shout out Marta. She's on the golf team. She helped me with econ.
Yeah, there you go.
So
There you go.
supporting her always.
High school football.
Yeah, high school football.
New
segment.
Yeah, new segment. Figured it'd be worthwhile to include high school football, having 2 pretty good teams here in Bozeman and around the state. So yeah.
Yep. So and we can talk about 2 good teams.
And we don't like Bozeman. Sorry.
We're biased here. If you can't tell.
Go Raptors.
Ooh, Gallatin?
Yeah.
So
I got to go to that game. I didn't go last year. Crosstown.
oh yeah,
It
It's
is-
a blast.
You got to go.
yeah,
It
it's-
is
for a high school game, it's great. I mean, obviously, you probably had way more people at your games being 5A or 6A school, but
I mean, even people in the locker room, they just talk about it, like, talking about making bets or like dares about, if someone loses, you got to do something. And it's just like, I got to see what it's about.
Yeah.
I wish I would have went last year because I could have seen some of our new teammates, like, Grant Vegan or Tommy Springman.
Yeah.
Who were playing.
So
Cash
Vegan and
Embry on the Bozeman High side.
so Vegan Springman from 25 class, and then
Embry.
Schlepp
Schlepp,
from Gallatin.
Woodbury.
Schlepp. And Woodbury. Yep.
I feel like I'm missing.
Bozeman, you got Rocky.
Rocky,
Luciani,
yep.
Hudson Weems.
Hudson. Yeah.
And, yep.
Both schools. It's cool to see both schools.
It is cool. It's cool to see the the bickering in the locker rooms too when that game comes around. It's
Oh,
just, I just like viewing it. Like just being there.
Yeah, and
Ryland
Gallatin.
Ryland didn't
Go
go
ahead.
all 4 years. I think he did a year at Bozeman, and
Really?
then once the school opened, he switched over.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so Gallatin opened in 2020. So 2025 class. So mine was the first class to go all 4 years at Gallatin. So 2023, 22 spent time at Bozeman before coming over. So
How do the games work too? Because I heard you guys share like one stadium and they go
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
and forth.
So it's
between it.
just we switch. So Gallatin's home this week. Bozeman's away. So then next week
those
Bozeman's
play.
home.
so they're just able to stagger
then,
the schedule.
The only time that we've had issues with that is I think it was 2 years ago. We both had home playoff games. So because Bozeman was ranked higher that year, that was the year they won a state championship. Bozeman got to play at 7, and then Gallatin had to play at 3 when the JV usually plays.
Yep.
That was against Helena. We killed them that week.
And then, Crosstown.
You should put your bet on Gallatin this year.
Gallatin?
Yeah,
Because Bozeman is
definitely.
not great. Well,
Don't jinx it.
they're not. Yeah.
What school has the quarterback that was originally committed to Boise State?
Jackson
Split?
Press.
That's
Presley.
Glacier.
Glacier, Kalispell. Yeah.
They're
Kalispell.
back to. Did they go back to back?
No, they won in 23, and then
Is that just
Capital
A,
won last
I
year.
guess?
Double
Kalispell?
double
No,
A.
they're double A.
Oh,
They're
double A.
big enough, yeah. So they have 2 high schools. At least 2 AA high schools, Flathead and Glacier.
I'm still trying to figure out
Yep.
like Montana because we got Mason Deathman. I
Yeah.
can't even remember where he's from, but he says there's like 13 people like where he's from.
Out east, I
Oh,
know
yeah.
that much.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's just one big area.
So
Eastern.
Gallatin took the win 42-13
Over Helena.
over Helena.
We got recruits in that game. We got Carter Dulkey coming in. I think he's going to be a major player. He's similar to, I would say, Taco Dowler in the way he plays.
Very
Big,
similar, but
4-year
similar
varsity
comp.
starter. Great player. I mean,
Really a utility player. He's on both sides of the ball.
He's doing just about everything.
He's kinda-
great at
Little
punt
Swiss Army
return.
knife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Last year he went up to our head coach. He's like, "Hey, I can kick if you want." The next game he was doing kickoffs.
Yeah, our kicker was something was up with our kicker, and he's right now he's still our backup kicker. Like
Yeah.
because we have 2 soccer players that are kicking, and if they can't like make it to the game in time because they have soccer practice, Carter's up to kick. So yeah, I think he's gonna be
He's
good.
QB'd a bit before.
He's currently we run kind of a dual quarterback system.
Yeah, he's kind of a second string-ish.
You want to talk about Zeke and
Kinda got
soccer?
Oh yeah,
and-
so
Taysom Hill
I
kinda.
can go on that.
A little bit.
If you got any more insight, Zeke Layton, shout out Zeke, soccer player, absolute unit, and
kicks.
he's also our kicker.
Yeah, he
for
started
football,
kicking
and he's
last year during the playoffs, and I mean last week we were up significantly against Helena, and we were down. We were on the 40-something yard line, and he went in, and we got stopped. So we sent out the PAT team, and he almost made a 54-yard field goal.
it was insane. It had
was
the distance.
real
It was
close.
just a little bit
A little
off.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was wild.
So
Onside kick
remind me,
recovery.
high school kickoffs are from the 40.
Yes.
Yes,
Opponent 40.
and so I didn't know Zeke was kicking this year, and I was at the game last week. First kick is out of the back of the end zone. I'm like, you got to be joking me. I was like, oh,
He
that's
had
Zeke
one-
from the
he
soccer
had one
team.
that bounced off the field up through the upper.
Yeah. Cool, dude.
Absolute Unit.
Shout out Zeke.
Hopefully
love you,
he
Zeke.
Decides to kick in college.
Yeah, that would be
He'd
really cool.
great. Yeah, so Gallatin, we completely skipped over this part. Gallatin won 42-13 against Helena. We might have already said that. I'm
That's
We
fine.
did
spacing.
plenty,
Yeah,
but you got to play.
I did get to play. Lenny
Big-
got some pictures. For those of you that do not know, I do play high school football. Well,
And
play. I'm
you-
not that good. So
He got in when we were up and
Yeah,
pushed some dudes around.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, there you
What
go.
position do you play?
I'm a defensive end.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah,
That's
there
freaking
you go.
sweet, dude.
Best position.
Should have
yeah.
let off with that. What's your go-to move?
I like to club and rip.
Club rip.
Yeah.
Coach Howell calls that one the how. Little. So
Yeah.
we're doing. You gotta hit the how. Hit the how. But no, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Belgrade fell, not surprisingly, 20
Uh,
to 35 to Capital.
we're shaming on a lot of teams
Well,
today. I kind of
I
feel
know.
bad.
I
but-
actually put this one on here to help Belgrade because they actually were fighting with Capital for quite a while there. And they're defending state champions. They've been struggling a little bit. I mean, they lost to CMR last week. Obviously had a tough fight.
CMR is Great Falls.
Oh, okay.
For the Belgrade also hasn't been amazing in the last few years.
They were at A for a while, really dominant. Then they got the push to get up to AA, and they haven't really figured it out yet.
Yeah.
They've just had some issues, but they're
Did they-
slowly getting a little better.
Did they go like 0 for 13 last football? I don't remember.
Or did they get a win?
No, they
No,
got
they
a
got a
win. They
win.
got a win
They
at the
did.
beginning of
1
the
for
year.
12.
Yes.
Something like that.
No, it was like one. No, it was 1 for 8 because they only played 9 games because they didn't make the playoffs.
Their basketball team is pretty good. Their boys
Yeah.
basketball, they usually
Yeah.
put up a good fight. Volleyball, they put up a dang good fight. Their most dominant sports, I believe, are softball and baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually in the state tournament every single
And
year.
we're getting off on a tangent here, but
Yeah.
high school baseball too has just started to come into the mix, which is cool for the school.
We have not had high school baseball in years, and then
Yeah.
they started bringing it back, I think, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Bozeman hasn't had a team yet. I don't think we're going to have a team before I graduate
yet,
at least.
What's the word with like wrestling in Montana?
Gallatin wrestling is pretty dang good.
Pretty legit.
Yeah, I've had a couple good buddies. Well, Tommy Springman was really good. He's really fun to watch. I had a couple close buddies, but super fun. They always had guys placing in state. Did we have any state champions this past year on either side?
No, but we had some placers. I know
Okay.
We had a
did.
lot of placers, I think. I think Weston James placed. Cooper McGovern might have placed. Tommy Springman might have placed.
Yep.
JD. I think
Oh, yeah, J.D. McWalter.
I think he got like a 3rd place.
So yeah, pretty dominant
solid.
wrestling for Gallatin.
Yeah.
Again, on our tangent to Capital over Belgrade, 35-20.
Yep.
So Capital's Helena. They also have 2 high schools.
Yeah.
Helena High and Helena
Capital.
Capital.
I think that's where I think Talon Marsh is from.
Yes.
I believe,
Okay,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of try to sort
Match
these
the-
towns by players and like, oh yeah, he's from there, blah blah blah. But yeah.
Glacier and Bozeman. Kalispell Glacier and Bozeman.
Yeah, so that's Jackson Presley we were talking about earlier. Originally Boise State commit, decommitted, went to Montana State, decommitted, and now he's at Sac State. We'll see where he decommits and goes to next.
I didn't know he decommitted
Yeah.
Yeah.
to Sac State.
Yep.
He went Boise, Montana State,
Now he's at Sac
and
State.
Sac State.
I
I would have really liked him here. I think he would have loved it.
We
but
do have a lot of quarterbacks.
We do
That
have a
we
lot of
do,
quarterbacks.
And I
yeah.
think he's going to get a lot more money out there.
Yeah, Glacier takes that game 62-21.
Putting up big numbers after they had a close game last week against Billings West. I think they won 14-10. So seems like they're finding a bit more of a groove. Yeah. Hopefully they lose so we can get a good seed this year.
Yeah,
Because
hopefully.
I
Fingers
don't want
crossed.
to have to go play in Kalispell this year.
Do you have crosstown date on the top of your head for Seth too, so we can be on the lookout?
It's if I look at a calendar, I have it. It's the last weekend of September. You got a calendar?
I'm working on it.
Just pull up a calendar.
Crosstown, I don't know how it was in your hometown, but at least Crosstown here is ridiculous for
Oh yeah.
whatever sport it is. It's
Back home we had it was
September
Eagle versus
26th.
Rocky, who was they were 5 minutes down the road from us. Like you go through one light, take a left, they're right there. But no, yeah, I'm excited because that's what I'm want to look for is kind of compare the different crosstown games. But
I don't think
three
you could beat
Gallatin
last-
kids here should go for the Raptors, please.
I don't think you could beat last year's performance.
No.
Did
Yeah,
we,
last year was a
did
good
we take
game.
it to a double overtime?
Yeah, it went to double overtime.
First Raptor win for Crosstown.
Yeah, that
correct?
was the first
Yes.
time
we've
we'd
ever
ever
beat
beat
'em.
him in Crosstown.
So that was a huge win.
Yeah, God, I was not able to talk the entire next day.
I
after
remember
that.
Josh Woodbury talking crazy to Hudson Weens.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise
That
me.
was a good win. Yeah, we beat them. There was like some missed snaps on kicks.
Couple missed field goals. It was
It was a wild game.
So
Stress
I'm a
was high.
photographer for the high school, so I was on the sidelines for most of the game. And then like when we got into overtime, I wasn't really like taking pictures. I was kind of just like all focused in.
Yeah.
And I'm standing on a chair because the entire sidelines is down on that side of the field.
Uh-huh.
And Bozeman's kicker, he puts one up for the, what was it like for the tie or the go ahead? It might have been for a tie. And I literally fell off the chair. I thought he made it.
Yeah.
And I see the ref step out and they go like that. And
Yeah.
our entire, like, I'm pretty sure the entire team right now on the field, like, the game wasn't over, but that was
Yeah.
such a huge turning point for us. And then got it back. We went ahead, and then I think we stopped Bozeman on the 5, something like that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we
To
they
finish
had
it.
like a botched snap, and we tackled. It was wild, and then we all stormed the field.
It was
You
like the
can't-
best way to possibly
Oh, yeah.
win our first crosstown.
It was a good game.
Crosstown football, and then basketball too. Schlepp played, Vegan played.
Yeah,
Both vegans now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
We got a little winter condo league that we do.
Oh,
So
nice.
It's fun seeing everyone like hoop and stuff. And
There you go.
this one of my boys, Lubin's from Washington, dude. That guy can hoop.
Really?
Yeah, I mean he's going up windmilling, freaking, just laying it down. Like he's a hooper.
Grant did really well.
Oh yeah, he did.
Where'd we place? 4th in state for the boys?
Yeah.
State champs
State
in
champs when
23.
Grant did he play his senior year?
He
He
did.
did,
play
yeah.
senior,
So
yeah.
state champs for boys basketball in 23 when Grant was a junior, and then girls won that year
last
too.
Year. No, girls
No,
didn't win
last-
that year. They won last year.
I don't. We're off on a deep tangent again.
Yeah, we
It's
are, we,
fine.
we went down a little
It's
rabbit
fine.
hole right
It's
there.
fine.
All right.
Pick standings.
Yes. Moving on from high school. All right. So
Good new segment, by the way. That was
Yeah,
good.
that worked out pretty well. We burned quite a bit of time. So current pick standings. Brady is still in the lead, 10-6.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, me and Keegan were closing in. We're only one game back now. We're both 9-7. So if you want to see those picks before I actually say them, I post the pick standings on the Instagram and the Twitter. Usually whenever I get them done.
Yeah.
Also, nice job with the fans. They went well. I think
Yes.
They went 3-2.
Yeah, still overall.
We gave the fans, I guess he did game day picks for Saturday, and fans did well. So
Only 2 losses were Montana State and the Grizz because I think it was a full
Everyone went
100%.
Central Washington.
Everyone went Central Washington.
dang
That's
it.
good shit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
All right, let's get into our first game here. We got Idaho versus Utah Tech.
where are we starting?
You.
Okay. Idaho 1-1. They're coming off, like we talked about earlier, that 37-30 win over St. Thomas. Utah Tech 0-2 to start their season. Losses to UC Davis and NAU. So I'm taking Idaho here. Brady.
Well, since you guys were making fun of me because I was just using the ESPN stats.
Anything he does, we make fun of him, apparently.
Well, because I did my picks based off which stadiums I like, and you made fun of me for that. Then I did it actually off of stats, and you made fun of me for that.
Big fan of the Kibby Dome.
Yeah. I don't give me Idaho. They're
Okay.
good.
Oh, now you're just blind guessing. We're not.
No, I did my picks. I'm just not going to read my stats.
Oh, you can read your stats.
No.
All right.
Their quarterback's good.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go.
Quarterback's good.
Idaho
There's your-
wins.
There's your hot take of the week.
That ain't it. Don't worry, I'll have better.
All right. What did I say? Idaho, I think they're going to win.
Yep. I like it.
Utah Tech, they haven't had a great start of their season. Idaho's been pretty good. I mean, I think they'll be able to win this
Yeah.
one. It might be a little closer than Idaho would like, but I think it's going to be a win for Idaho. All right. DUM versus North Dakota. What do we think here?
North Dakota. That's all I got.
All right.
We asked Danny week 1 about like Grizzly thoughts and their schedule, and he's like, all I gotta say is FTG. He's like, I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I second that. FTG, man.
Yeah.
Take anyone over them.
We're going to do a little bit of both.
Oh, a little bit.
Ooh.
Wait, this is not. I don't. Is this? This is in Missoula. This is not in. Not in.
I know.
wherever North Dakota.
I know.
Okay, I'm buckling up for your hot take.
I went to Washington Grizzly. What are you doing?
Bryson, whatever's coming next.
This one ain't that bad.
Okay.
So I went to Washington Grizzly 2 years ago. Just walking across that bridge around to the corner of the stadium, it's just kind of like ugh. It's like, what is that? Like, honestly, it kind of looks like a prison to me. Going in the stadium, I think it looks worse. Like, I just
Yeah,
think with the maroon,
I hate all of it.
There's
I think it's horrible.
there's
All of
no
it.
good color schemes. Like, at least in Bobcat Stadium, you got a little bit of variety. They're just maroon and black. It's so dreary. And North Dakota has an indoor stadium. But their quarterback has been doing well, 395 passing yards. And the Grizz
He's got
struggled
stats
against.
now. This is good.
Yeah, we're doing both. The Grizz struggled against a D2 in the first half, so give me North Dakota.
Great.
All right. So First off, I think North Dakota has an indoor practice facility. The Grizz no longer have an indoor practice
I saw
facility.
that. They don't.
Because it popped.
bubble
Because
popped.
apparently
Popped.
solid structures aren't a good thing for them. So we're doing bubbles now. I would say the nickname it has, but this is a show that's not inappropriate for kids, so I won't say the nickname it has. But yeah, North Dakota by a million.
I like it.
'Cause FTG.
All right. Hey, there we go. NAU, Southern Utah.
You go.
I tried to do some stat stuff. Tried to not.
Do we need to come back to you?
No.
Okay.
You know,
Should also be your opportunity to phone a
I-
friend if you don't know your
Oh.
your question.
That's-
Yeah,
yeah,
we
that's
can
a
give
good
you
point.
time.
I'm gonna take Southern.
Is that after the picks?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do it before the Montana State pick.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Southern Utah on this one.
Southern Utah. Any reasoning behind that, or just Southern Utah?
Not really. I mean, both 1-1, I believe. Season so far. Again, really don't know a ton about either team, but I like Southern Utah here. We'll see.
Yeah. See, who would win in a fight, a lumberjack or a Thunderbird?
Ooh.
This is a tough
It-
one. I'm
it
using
depends
my
on-
white girl logic right now.
Pick on the mascot. Depends on how you
That
look
we
at it.
we could have Seth and the other guest do like mascots, like who would win in a fight.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Who do you think would win in a fight, a lumberjack or a Thunderbird?
I think a fucking bobcat. Or a freaking bobcat. I think a bobcat's gonna take it. I think a bobcat's gonna take it on. I mean, former player and safety for the Cats, Draco, is at Southern Utah, so I guess a hummingbird, was it?
Thunderbird.
Thunderbird.
Close. It works.
Close enough, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to take NAU because I think they need to win. So I think it's going to be NAU.
No.
What are you thinking? Do you have thoughts?
No. Why
You're
would you
gonna
pick
pull a course on me?
NAU?
Not so fast.
Not so fast. Southern Utah's QB has been doing really well. So is their running back, racking up a lot of yards. Give me Southern Utah.
All right, there we go. Like it.
All right. Eastern at Northern Iowa.
I about said second to last game.
Oh, gosh.
We're fine. Eastern Washington, Northern Iowa.
Eastern, where are they 0-2 right now, or are they 1-1?
I
They're
did pull up.
I believe.
They are 0-2.
They're 0-2.
21-31 loss against Incarnate Word, and then
Boise State.
51-14 loss Boise State. Yeah.
Yeah, give me Eastern. I mean, Northern Iowa, I don't see them being an amazing team. I mean, that they're usually middle of the pack in the mountain, the Missouri Valley. I almost said Mountain West. Yeah, I think it's going to be Eastern. Not much to it.
And they're coming off a 31-7 loss against Wyoming too.
Eagle or a Panther who would win in a fight?
Eagle. Shout out
Yeah?
Eagle, Idaho.
There you go.
There you go.
So I don't. Sorry.
You talk. Quit laughing.
I don't know too much about UNI, but their QB has been racking up a lot of passing yards. 300.
He's got more logic than we do.
That is Steckelman. It's a wild last name. And then Kershaw, their wide receiver, has racked up 106 receiving yards. So I would like to see Northern Iowa win this one.
I like it. Keeping it short and sweet. Eastern.
Okay.
Now,
And you,
Second
to last game. I got it right this time.
I had to put it in bold so you wouldn't miss it.
All right. Weber State at McNeese State. Aiden, what are we thinking?
McNeese, we played him in the playoffs. No, we played him for I think it was either Gold Rush or the second game of the season.
Yeah.
They weren't. I don't think they were that good when we played them, but also neither was Weber State. I think I put this one on here because I thought it would be a close game because neither of them are super amazing, but they're both middle of the pack teams.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a Wildcat could beat up a Cowboy, so I'm gonna go with Weber State.
I like it.
or do you base it off their logo and it's a cowboy on horseback?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna go Weber.
All right, yeah. So Weber State, 0-2 start to their season. Two pretty big losses: 45-10 against JMU, and then 48-3 against Arizona. McNeese State 1-1, so I'm taking McNeese State on this one.
Yeah, I didn't have any statistics.
Okay, that's
I
okay.
just wrote go McNeese.
Oh, just go McNeese.
That's all I had for my notes.
There you
We're
go.
cheering McNeese here.
Well, they've been struggling. I want to see them get back on their feet. They had a season where they were 0-12. I want to see them get going.
Okay, hey, there you go.
We'll do our trivia question here. So do
Yeah.
you know the answer, or do you want to phone a friend?
I don't. I'm not confident in my answer. I mean, me personally, just being here, I would say vegan, but
Could I give him a hint?
I'm not 100% right.
Could I give him a hint?
Do you want to phone a? Do you have
I was gonna call Kenny.
All right.
Okay,
All
yeah.
right.
There we go.
I hope he answers.
I got a hint too.
If he doesn't answer, you can call someone else.
Yeah.
What's the hint though? I am interested in the hint.
Your hint is not a current Bobcat coach,
Oh yeah, it's
but
good.
there is a
Well, no, don't.
No,
No,
that-
You
that's
that-
think you
that
can
was
help
the
me with my
second.
trivia question? You're my phone a friend. The trivia question, I got you on speaker too. The trivia question is, which Montana State head coach led the team to the most Big Sky Conference championships?
Ooh, it's got to be like Rob Ash or like maybe Greg Rack, who is like 2012.
Think
older than that.
older.
Think older.
Think Kenny. Think older.
They're saying think older.
You see
Bobcat
this. You
icon.
see this guy every day.
Like crazy.
Oh, Sonny Holland.
There you
There you
go.
go.
Oh my God, I could have guessed that one. It's that I could have guessed that one.
Are they talking national championships?
No, just conference championships.
Conference championships.
Well, there you go.
Appreciate you, Kenny. I probably could have guessed that one.
Bye, Kenny.
That was 1972, 1974, and 1976.
76 was the.
No, championship
No.
was 80.
No championship. They might have been 74.
Oh, this is bad. We don't even know the national
boy.
champion.
Hold up.
We're
we
pros
look
at
bad
this,
now.
if you can't tell.
Yeah, now we look bad.
I didn't know if that hint was going to be too obvious or not.
No, I mean, as soon as he said think older, like what? I
Oh.
was like, God.
76
Well,
was the
because my
championship.
hint was you see this guy every day, which
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
that's what I was gonna say.
I
Was like
touched
there's a
Bro's, I
statue.
touched Bro's feet before we walked to the stadium.
There you go.
All right.
you got pulled up.
Yeah, it was 76 was the
Okay.
championship here.
Cool.
It was back when we were D2.
Sweet. Well, there you go.
Uh,
Sonny Holland.
That's your trivia answer. All right. Big game of the week, and I'm gonna change up because I know how we're all gonna vote here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up the over and on the under, and we're the cover. We're gonna figure out what the spread is, and we're
Okay.
gonna say whether we cover or not.
Okay.
So
You want me to start
talking?
You want, okay.
Don't
Go.
talk about the one thing we said we're
The
not
one
gonna
thing
talk
we said
about.
we're not going to talk about. I promise
We're
not.
looking to week 3.
Yes.
What about the other one? Well, actually, that doesn't
Whisper
matter.
the other one in my ear.
Talk
No,
about
don't
talk
talk
about
about
week
it.
3.
Okay.
Don't talk about that.
Cats are looking really good. I was happy with how we're looking. D-line held well. Special teams obviously did well. Miles Sandstead putting them up. He's doing a good job. Got a good
Money
leg. QB, he's looking strong. I really like him. Taco and Caden, the twins are racking up stats left and right. San Diego, they've been, I don't know, they kind of been like off and on in years, but you can't pick against the Cats. That's just unheard of. So give me Montana State.
There you go.
All right, your line is somewhere. If I'm reading this right, it says, what's 10 minus 52? 42. The line is, the over-under is 42. Not the over, the under. The spread is 42
Okay.
to the Cats.
Okay.
What are you thinking here? They cover?
Yeah.
You think they cover?
I'm not good at that stuff. I just.
All right. Skip, thoughts?
Yeah, 20. So, excuse me. San Diego coming off an 8-3 2024 season. Cats again, kind of like we've talked about throughout. It's another chance to prove.
Yeah, another test.
Another test, another chance to prove you guys are the Cats, and the fans are still going to be there. And I'm really excited for it. I think it's a good test. Should be a really fun game.
Yeah.
Nice afternoon, nice warm game. We all get to be home at a reasonable time. So San Diego off to a 1-1 start this year, like we mentioned. They're coming off that overtime win against Southern Utah, but obviously can't go against the Cats, so go Bobcats.
Did you say they cover or no?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. San Diego, they're an okay team. Cats are the greatest team in all the land. So, obviously the Cats win this one. And last time I checked, 90 is more than 42. So Cats by 90 and they cover.
Okay, there we go. Like it.
I need to get me a
Just
hat
like Bill
that says
Kohler
Cats by
said.
90.
Just like Bill Kohler said, there's something special about this valley.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, I guess this is the one I can kind of chip in on.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm definitely going Cats by a million. I feel like I have to.
Yeah.
So
Great. All right. Well,
Anything else about the game? What
I'm
the
just
fans
excited.
should be ready for this weekend?
I'd say the fans should be ready for a statement. That's what I'd say. Because, games we've had, we've shown good things, but we haven't really showed, who we could be, I would say. So, just that excitement, to have another chance to go out there and just, like you said, show everyone, why we're the Bobcats, so.
Have no doubt it's going to be another packed stadium.
Oh, yeah.
If I had to guess, student tickets went on sale today. If I had to guess, them sell out.
Yeah, I had some people sending me pictures of them buying them.
Yeah. Good deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Lenny, do we have a hot take for the week that is not about the two things that we said we weren't going to talk about?
And a score prediction.
Oh, well, yeah, I can do my score prediction.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Well, we're going to blow them out of the water. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
'Cause I can't do math well. But
Did you say can't do meth,
Math.
well?
math.
Okay, with an
With
A.
an A, Mongo.
Okay, well, hopefully you can't do meth well either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
Final score prediction.
We're gonna
Let's
break.
go.
We're gonna break 40. 47 to
47.
3.
Okay.
We're only letting them get a field goal. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
47 to 3.
Mongo.
All right, well,
We're gonna confuse people with our names on here.
yes, we are. So, just
Sorry.
for future reference, we'll probably touch on this again later.
That's Mongo.
My nickname is Mongo, so sometimes out of instinct they call me Mongo. This is Skip. This is Lenny, Bernie, Brody, anything of that sort. Anything that sounds a little dumb.
If you call me anything by that, I'll respond.
Yep. What was I saying? I was saying my score prediction.
Score prediction.
So I think we give them a couple scores. I mean, I think they get 12. And because we're going to win by 90, that gives us – so Cats 102 to 12,
Yeah,
I think.
I like it.
Yeah.
Gonna break
I
the
think-
Big Sky record for the most scores.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that would be the national record.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Cats by 90. Let's go.
All right. I like it. I'm gonna say. Gonna go 42-6. I think that's kind of good. Happy
that goes
medium
against
You go on a
between.
touchdown with a missed extra point or 2 field
I'm gonna
goals?
say 2 field goals. I think Cats' offense is gonna look fantastic this week, and defense is gonna continue to roll, and I'm super excited. So 42-6 Cats.
We'll see our running game be excellent.
Point.
Oh yeah, looking
Rack up
forward
those
to it.
rushing yards.
And I want at least 50 sacks. All right.
Tell the
Kenny's
D-line
gonna
to do
get
that.
25.
Huh?
Those.
Can you tell the D-line to do that?
to do that? 50
Hopefully I
sacks?
can get to go in there and do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right. Well, thank you everyone for listening. Go check out our Instagram, Twitter, _weekly25. Yeah. Tag us if you go to the game. We'll repost you.
Yep.
Get
Get your podcasts. I guess listen to us wherever you get your podcasts.
but I mean, obviously they know that because they're listening to the podcast.
We're gonna continue to say it because
Yeah.
people are gonna forget.
Yeah, we're Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. I think we're on iTunes.
Yep.
Go follow Seth on Instagram.
Yes.
Go follow my Instagram, sethjonathanbrock. No space, no caps.
Any shout outs you want to give before we're out of here?
Shout out my roommate's dog, Chip. He's the GOAT. And just shout out the team.
Sweet.
Sweet.
There we go, Seth. Thank you for taking the time to
Of course.
come out and
Thank
chat.
you,
Really
guys.
appreciate it. And this Saturday, 1 p.m., Cats taking on San Diego, week 3. Got that right. I think that just about does it. So, thanks, guys, and as always,
Go
Go
Cats.
Cats.
Go Cats.